Hello, everyone, and welcome into WIAA Volleyball here as we come to you live from Auburndale, Wisconsin at the Auburndale High School here on Zaleski Sports. My name is Cale Jacoby alongside Trevor Zaleski doing the production here tonight. Glad to have you in as always, as this will be Auburndale's first opening game of the season here on a Thursday, and they're going to be taking on a Division I school here, Wisconsin Rapids, the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. And now it looks like we're going to have the national anthem, so we'll step aside briefly, and we will be back with your starting lineups right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Wisconsin River Orthopedics has been providing comprehensive care to Wood County for over 50 years. We offer urgent care for orthopedic pain and injuries, joint replacement, along with focused sports medicine care from evaluation to rehabilitation. Our facilities offer a spacious rehab center to get you back to doing what you love most, along with the latest technology in our ambulatory surgery center and a comfortable open MRI. Stop living with pain and limited range in your joints. Turn to Wisconsin River Orthopedics and get back to the way life is meant to be.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no one-man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
All right, welcome back, everybody. That was your national anthem here in Auburndale. Again tonight, we have the Auburndale Eagles, their opening game of the season here on August 25th. Wisconsin Rapids is currently 0-2 on the season. Again, this is an interesting matchup here. You've got a Division I school in Wisconsin Rapids, play down to, I believe, Auburndale Division IV in volleyball. So it'll be an interesting matchup here in this one as they're going to go through starting lineups here. We'll just go through the rosters here tonight for each squad, and then once they announce it, we'll go through the starting lineup. So we're going to start with the visiting Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. They've got number 2, Autumn Bristowitz, number 3, Grace Johns, number 4, Destiny Steinhoffel, number 5, Avery Breezy, number 6, Lauren Steinert. Number 7, Danica Young. Number 8, Danica Rosenthal. Number 9, Natalie Akey. Number 12, Emily Kruger. Number 14, Aaliyah Jennings. Number 16, Michaela Herman. Number 18, Gabrielle Young. And now for your starting lineups, it's number 3, Grace Johns. Number 6, Lauren Steinert. Looks like number 14, Aaliyah Jennings. Number 16, Michaela Herman. Number 18, Gabrielle Young, and at libero, it's number 4, Destiny Steinhoffel. So those are your starters for Wisconsin Rapids and the Red Raiders, all 6 of them. And now it is time for, as Wisconsin Rapids is head coached by Val Ton. Now for Auburndale, their starting lineup, Josie Ertl, number 1, the senior. Gracie Krings, number 3. Number 4, Brianna Weiler. Number 9, Ashlyn Grimm. Number 12, Dakota Specht. And number 22, Kimberly Lundgren. And then at libero, it is Maggie Baltus wearing the number 18. Auburndale coached by Kate Schmutzer. And we are just about ready to get underway. Here again, starting lineups for Auburndale. It's Josie Ertl, Gracie Krings, Brianna Weiler, Maggie Baltus, Dakota Specht, and Kimberly Lundgren. For Wisconsin Rapids again, Grace Jans, Destiny Steinhoffel, Lauren Steinert, Aaliyah Jennings, Michaela Herman, and Gabrielle Young for Wisconsin Rapids. And we're just about set to get things underway here in Auburndale. Like the line judges set, the Other officials look to be set to go here. Well, just about set to go. So again, it's the opening game for Auburndale. Third game of the season for Wisconsin Rapids. Again, not often you see a Division I school and a Division IV school matching up in regular season play. But here we are here tonight with that exact matchup. It'll be Destiny Steinhoffel back to serve to start things off for the Red Raiders. Steinhoffel into the net, and that'll be point for Auburndale. Here's the serve. Served by Maggie Baltus. Rapids having some trouble, and another point for Auburndale as Wisconsin Rapids. It's not great communication there. No one hit that ball, and it's now 2-0. The Eagles lead. And that is going to be an ace for Maggie Baltus. And it's quickly 3-0 here for the Eagles as we get things started here in match number 1. The bump, set, over. It's going to be set up. Ertl on the kill, and she's got the kill. Josie Ertl for the Eagles with the score. And it's now 4-0. Auburndale with the lead. The dig out. Here's the set. The kill is going to be out of bounds. Point goes to Auburndale once again. Michaela Herman attempted it there. 5-0. Eagles lead. Serve. Again, Baltus has been there the entire time. This is now a 6-point rally for Auburndale. Another ace for Baltus. That's her second. And it's now 6-0. Here, Auburndale with the lead, and as we take a look at that replay, the ace there from Baltus. It's going to be dug out. Herman again, and into the net. Another point for Auburndale. As it looked like Emily Kruger that time, not quite able to get it over the net. Baltus over again. And that one blocked at the net by, looked like Ertl there. Steinhoffel gets it over. The bump. Ertl hits it over again. Steinhoffel on the dive. And that's going to be out of bounds. Another point for the Eagles as Lauren Steinert couldn't keep that one in play. Score now 8-0. Auburndale leads. And again, Wisconsin Rapids just a bit of a lack of communication out there. It looks like two different players going for the same ball. Not the cleanest start for the Red Raiders, and that's going to be out of bounds once again, 9-0. Now Auburndale with the lead. That time it was Aaliyah Jennings. It was just too strong. Now we have a break in the action. Timeout Rapids. We'll step aside, be back in 60 seconds right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Snow piles up quickly. Remove it just as quickly with Kubota subcompact and compact tractors. Our #1 selling tractors are built to take on winter with front and rear mount snow blowers, blades, and rotary sweepers. Get select Kubota subcompact or compact tractors for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months and save $1,000. See your local Kubota dealer today.
Your local Kubota dealer is Chili Implement, located 1 mile north of Highway 10 in Chili.
First things first with Midstate Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Welcome back, everybody, as we resume action here in set number 1. 9-0, Auburndale with the lead. Ertl goes for the kill, and she's got it. The second one for Ertl on the night, and now it's 10-0. Auburndale leads. And Rapids just trying to pull themselves out of this hole here. It's been Baltus serving this entire set for the Eagles, and that will end that run as the kill from Lauren Steinert. It's now 10-1. Eagles still with the lead. And that ends the 10-point rally from Auburndale to start this game, start this match. And that one's going to be too strong from Grace Krings. And the point goes to Wisconsin Rapids. And again, as we know, in sports like volleyball or, even baseball, when you don't have a clock, anything can really happen. Any deficit within reason can be made up because, again, you don't have a clock. Sports like football, basketball, you get up by 20, 30 in basketball at halftime. It could be just about over. In sports like volleyball, that's going to be a kill for Steinhoffel, who hit it over. But again, in sports like volleyball, baseball, you don't have a clock. Not many deficits that are insurmountable in sports like volleyball. There's still hope for Wisconsin Rapids if they've now got a 3-point rally here. Ertl with the kill, and she'll have it. Once again, it's 3 now for Ertl, 11-3 the score here. Auburndale still with the lead. They end the 3-point rally from Wisconsin Rapids. And here's the serve from the Eagles. Steinhoffel on the dig. One blocked up at the net. Ertl hits it over. And that's into the net. It'll be another point for Auburndale. It's like Ashlyn Grimm back there to serve. Grimm, the senior. 12-3 Eagles. And that's an ace for Grimm. My memory serves me correctly. Grimm, a standout softball player as well for the Eagles. That one dug out. And that's going to be too strong once again from Lauren Steinert. And it'll be another one for Auburndale. It's now 14-3. Eagles with the lead. And that one's going to be too strong from Grimm. It's now 14-4. Auburndale with the lead. It'll go back to Wisconsin Rapids, though, on the serve. It looks like it'll be Michaela Herman serving it for the Red Raiders. And here it is. Too strong. That'll be a point for Auburndale once again, 15-4 here for the Eagles. There's Ertl on the serve, and it's an ace for Josie Ertl. She's now got an ace, a few kills as well. Here is the serve, dug out by Steinhoffel. The setup. Drop down, dug out. Here's the attempt. Looks like it's going to be too strong from Brianna Weiler. And that point will go to Wisconsin Rapids. It's now 16-5. And real quick, we'll hear from our friends over at Fleet Farm. Get ready for fall cleanup at Fleet Farm. Get all the gear you need, from mowers and spreaders to grass and fertilizers. Plus, check out supplies for outside jobs like pressure washers, shed, and paint. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Big thanks to the great folks over at Fleet Farm for being one of the many great sponsors here at Zaleski Sports, making these live and free broadcasts possible. And that's another ace. And that one's going to be for Grace Krings. And Krings, standout basketball player for the Eagles as well. And as we tend to see, you cover these teams. Usually these student athletes are multi-sport athletes, 2 or even 3 sport athletes, and many times if you're really good at one, you're pretty good at the other ones as well. 19-5 the score in this one. And that's something that really translates, even to the higher levels of sport when it comes to college athletics or even pro sports. I'm talking with some college athletes at Stevens Point. Most of them were 3 sport athletes, at very minimum 2 sport athletes, as that's going to be point for Auburndale. That athletic ability tends to translate to multiple different sports, and again, something people forget about the greatest NFL player ever, Tom Brady. Could have played in the MLB. Was drafted. He's an excellent standout college baseball player. That's typically what you see at all levels of sport. 21-5 as Auburndale running away with this one. And now we're to a point I talked about earlier. Just about no deficit is insurmountable in sport like volleyball or even baseball, but 21-5 is about as insurmountable as it gets, as that's going to be 22-5 now. Auburndale just a few away from closing out the first set. (22-5) your score. That one dug out. Here's the setup. Can they convert? Dug out again. Here's the kill attempt, and it gets over, but it's out. Was she in the net? I believe they called in the net there. Yep, so they get a point for Wisconsin Rapids. Brianna Weiler, a little too close that time. (22-6). Now the Eagles with the lead. There's the spike from Grimm, and it's down. No, Sydney Wolf with the kill. Sydney Wolf now with the kill for the Eagles. It's now 23-6 here in Auburndale. That one dug out of bounds, and that is an ace. Once again for Auburndale, that time the ace goes to Kimberly Lundgren. Lundgren, the senior as well. Auburndale with 6 seniors on the roster, out of 10 total on the roster, on the varsity roster at least. That one's down. That's going to be a kill. Wisconsin Rapids not done yet here in the first set. Grace Johns with the kill. Steinhoffel will check out, and Michaela Herman will check in for Wisconsin Rapids. Here's the 24-7 serve. Here's the setup. Down, and there's the kill. And there is the set for the Auburndale Eagles. It was Brianna Weiler getting it down. So the end of set number 1, Auburndale wins it 25-7. We'll step aside, be back with set number 2 right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Blake from Mobile Link. I can tint your car, truck or SUV. I even tint windshields with a film you can't see, but will reduce heat and glare by 43%. We've all seen those do-it-yourself tint jobs that turn purple and start bubbling all over. Not my work. Everything gets tinted by me and inspected before it rolls out the door, including a lifetime warranty. Call Blake at Mobile Ink to schedule your appointment today. 715-424-5432.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back, everybody, as we're just about set to start set number 2. Auburndale up 1-0 here tonight. But first, let's hear from our friends, the great folks, over at Key Savings Bank. Unlock the best home, auto, commercial, and personal loans in the Rapids area at Key Savings Bank. No matter what you're financing, Key Savings Bank has the personal touch to put you at ease. Dream big with small rates at Key Savings Bank. Also, Rapids Sheet Metal. Nobody enjoys being without comfort. Time to plan for the summer months ahead. Give the pros at Rapids Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling a call for furnace and AC service in Wisconsin Rapids. We'll be there rapidly to figure out and take care of the trouble, and we'll get the comfort working again rapidly. Call Rapid Sheet Metal Heating and Cooling at 715-301-0256 and visit them online at rapidssheetmetal.com. Just about set to get underway here in set number 2. Auburndale ran away with set number 1. They started that off up 10-0 and won it 25-7. And we'll see what set 2 brings here if Wisconsin Rapids can try to keep it a little more competitive and show some fight here in set number 2. But it will be the Eagles starting off to serve. Looks like Brianna Weiler back there to serve. Start things off for Auburndale. Here is the serve from Weiler. Dug out by Steinhoffel. Now the setup. Here's the set, back, dug out, out of bounds. That'll be a kill. In the books, looked like Ashlyn Grimm that time. She gets the starting nod here in set number 2. 1-0 Auburndale. That one dug out, but not quite. That's an ace for Brianna Weiler. Here is the serve from Weiler. Dug out. Set up. Over with it. Dug out again. Over with it was Steinert. Weiler goes for the kill there. Dug out, though, nicely. And what a kill there. That was Josie Ertl right in that back right corner. Couldn't have been placed any better that time. Ertl now with 4 kills on the night, and ace as well. Brianna Weiler back to serve. And Weiler with another ace. That's her second ace. And it's 4-0, so the Eagles picking up right where they left off in set number 1. And can Wisconsin Rapids get this over? That one hit the backboard. They do get it over. And that one, a sneaky set over there from Dakota Specht. Just kind of tapped it over and got Auburndale another point. It's 5-0 now for the Eagles. Steinhoffel digs that one out. Now it gets over. Grimm sets it up for Ertl, and Ertl the kill. Ertl now with 5 kills on the night. 3 in set 1, 2 here in set number 2. Probably the early favorite as far as Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game. If Auburndale is able to hang on, which don't want to call it too early, but 7-0 Auburndale, and Wisconsin Rapids calls the timeout. And with that, we'll step aside for 30 seconds. Be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Welcome to Key Savings Bank. Why so serious?
It's my game face. Happens every football season. I know with your great lineup of financial services, you can give me the competitive advantage, right?
Right.
Up the middle with straight ahead checking.
Over the top with a low interest mortgage loan.
Sweep to the left with a high yield CD.
Then drive home with an auto loan flea flicker.
Wow, what a game plan.
And a championship staff to go with it.
No, look out for this. Water cooler.
Key Savings Bank, where you'll feel right at home.
I'll get the mop.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to resume play here in set number 2, 7-0 Auburndale. But first, let's hear from Carrie Van Eert. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Eert State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Get a free quote from Carrie Van Eert State Farm on auto, homeowners, renters, business, life, short-term income protection, long-term income protection, as well as banking products. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, and like a good neighbor, Carrie Van Eert State Farm is there for you in Wisconsin Rapids. Find Carrie Van Eert State Farm on Facebook to get started. I think Josie Ertl just had another kill there. That's what, 6 now for Ertl. 8-0. The score here, Auburndale with the lead. As Brianna Weiler still back there to serve for the Eagles. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, this is another 9-point to rally to start things off here for Auburndale. So they started off 10-0 last set, now 9-0 to start this one off. One dug out, the setup here. Blocked at the net. Auburndale hits it over. And into the net. That'll be another point for Auburndale. As Young is not quite able to get that one over. And then that's now back-to-back sets where Auburndale has started things off up 10-0. So again, you got a couple of ways of looking at this here. With the D1 school going up against the D4 school, you could either look at it as Division 4 school and Auburndale just probably going to have a really successful season or really high-level team doing this to a Division 1 squad. Or you can look at the flip side and maybe Wisconsin Rapids might not be in for the best season, but I choose to look on the bright side, be a glass half full kind of guy. We'll say that Auburndale is that good. 12-0 is your score. And there's going to be your first point of the set for Wisconsin Rapids. It was Autumn Bristowitz tapping it over, rather Avery Breezy tapping it over. 12-1 now. Auburndale remains in the lead. That one's going to be dug out. Set up for Ertl again, and another kill for Josie Ertl. That's now 7 on the night for Ertl. Doing the bulk of the scoring for Auburndale. No one's going to be dug out. Rapids able to get it over. Ertl digs it out. And that one's set over, and another point for Auburndale. Looked like Grimm. It's the point there. She, as the student section reminds us, that she snuck that one over. 14-1, the score. Baltus on the serve, and that one's into the net from Johns. And 15-1 is now the score, as Auburndale looking to absolutely run away with this match tonight. Penalty called against Wisconsin Rapids. Point goes to Auburndale once again. Now 16-1. Eagles with the lead. Baltus on the serve again. It's dug out. Here's the setup to Ertl. Blocked at the net. And a great play that time by Wisconsin Rapids. Natalie Akey with the block at the net. Now 16-2. The score. Auburndale still in the lead, and the officials are sorting things out here, making sure the right player serving. It's going to be Gabrielle Young back to serve for Wisconsin Rapids. Young, it's dug out. Here's the setup for Ertl. She kind of lightly taps it over, and in the net call on Wisconsin Rapids. Point for Auburndale. And there's going to be an ace for Ashlyn Grimm back to serve. It's now 18-2 Auburndale, and another timeout for Wisconsin Rapids. We'll step aside as well. Be back in 30 seconds on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
That's okay. Welcome back, everybody, as we're just about set to resume. And another point for Auburndale, now 20-2. Your score here in set number 2. This is not the only game we have live on the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network tonight. We also have DC Everest at Chippewa Falls football. Looks like Chippewa up 14-0 in that one. We have Spash at Hudson football as well. Great to see the football season back in action. That one 21-0 Hudson over Spash. That one in Hudson. As sprawling all across Wisconsin are we here at Zaleski Sports. Stoughton at Wisconsin Rapids football as well. So we are the lone volleyball game on here tonight. Wisconsin Rapids up 14-0 in that one over Stoughton. So Wisconsin Rapids football off to a good start tonight. The volleyball team going to look to steal some of that magic from the football team here tonight. See if some of that travels from Wisconsin Rapids here to Auburndale for the Red Raiders. But as of right now, it's 22-3. Auburndale has the lead. And that one's going to be too strong again, 23-3. Auburndale with the lead. And that's going to be an ace. An ace that time for Josie Ertl. She's got 7 kills and 2 aces. And this has just been all Auburndale all night here in this one. 24-3. Here's the set point, and that's going to be just out of bounds on that right sideline. 24-4 now as the Rapids gets the point. And the officials making sure all is well here. They'll get it to Steinhoffel to serve. And here is the serve from Steinhoffel. Going to be out of bounds, and that'll do it for set number 2. Auburndale takes set number 2, 25-4. They're up 2-0 in the set count. We'll take another quick break. Be back with set number 3 right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family.
You're gonna love it.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
The Trading Post in Wisconsin Rapids is Central Wisconsin's premier antique mall, consignment, and sports shop. We're the store with more selection, more items changing daily, more chances to find something unique.
Trading Post in Wisconsin Rapids, the store you can get lost in and enjoy it.
At Bauer & Fine Business Technologies in Marshfield, our company has been serving Central Wisconsin since 1955. We're still locally owned and believe strongly in supporting the communities that support us. If you're a current customer, thank you. If you're not a current customer, we'd love to work with you. Let's talk about copiers, printers, postage meters, and network services. Give us a call today at 800-288-2712 or visit our website at b-bt.com. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies. Better business together.
Welcome back, everybody, as we get set to start set number 3. Auburndale up 2-0 in the set count. They just got a 25-4 set win in set number 2. We're going to hear from our friends over at White Whitetail Properties. If you're looking for hunting or recreational property, just call Brian Rush with Whitetail Properties, 715-213-4468. Auburndale gets it over into the stands. That'll be a quick point for Auburndale to start things off. Auburndale has started each of the first two sets with at least a 10-point rally. Still stuck on baseball this summer. Baltus, that's an ace for Maggie Baltus. And it's 2-0 again. Auburndale was up 12-0 in set number 2, 10-0 in set number 1. And there's another score for the Eagles, 3-0 now. And quickly, we're going to hear from our friends over at Solaris. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Solaris. With so much of our lives riding on the internet these days, choosing a provider you know and trust has become more important than ever. Solaris Fiber Network is the fastest technology available. It's more reliable than cable internet and provides equal upload and download speeds. Solaris has been keeping Central Wisconsin connected for over 125 years and has the speed you need. Call, stop in, or visit Solaris.net to learn more. Auburndale with another point there. They now lead it 4-0. And that's going to be one for Wisconsin Rapids. Now 4-1 the score as Rustic Redefined. Rustic Redefined provides a boutique shopping experience with unique and affordable clothing and accessories to fit your individual style. Shop Rustic Redefined on 8th Street in Wisconsin Rapids. Here's the set. And Ertl, that one way strong, went right into the faces of the Wisconsin Rapids players on the bench. And it's 4-2. That's going to be a quick point for Auburndale. Five to 2, the Eagles lead it. Looks like Grimm on the serve. And I think a lift was called there. And now 6-2 Auburndale as Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. That one is in bounds, and Wisconsin Rapids, this has been their best start to a set here tonight. 7-3. Auburndale with the lead. Here is the serve. Aaliyah Jennings was on the serve there. Here's the setup for Johns. Dug out. Quick set over. Rapids rallying well here. Relatively well played set number 3 thus far for Rapids. And that's going to be a score as Gracie Krings just lightly taps that one over and gets the score. It's now 8-3. Auburndale remains with the lead. And that'll be an ace for Josie Ertl. It's 3 aces for Ertl. Make it 4 on the night. 10-3. Auburndale remains with the lead here as take another moment to hear from our friends over at Mobile Link. Mobile Link in Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for car and boat services, including window tinting, remote start, and accessorizing. Another point for the Eagles, thanks to our game day sponsors, Zach's Technology, Rapid Sheet Metal, Sparhawk Trucking, and Scott Krug Realty. We'll hear from Zach's Technology in just a moment. 12-3 here for Auburndale. And that one going to be too strong. The point goes to Wisconsin Rapids. (12-4). That serve's going to be too strong as Auburndale gets the point. Like Michaela Herman on the serve that time. 13-4. That's an ace for Gracie Krings. And a reminder here at the conclusion of this one to stay tuned for our Heartland Farms postgame show. Stay tuned for that at the conclusion of this game. We'll recap the game and potentially have some post-game interviews for you as well. There's the setup. Dug out well. Rapids able to get it over. Here's the setup. Weiler, that's down. The kill for Brianna Weiler. 15-4 Auburndale. And we have a wet spot on the floor. Steinoffel's going to wipe that up. Here's the 15-4 serve from Krings, and it's into the net. Point will go to Wisconsin Rapids. Here is the serve, the setup. Weiler had to range back a bit for it. Blocked at the net. Point Auburndale. Looks like that was Dakota Specht and Sydney Wolf there blocking that as a tandem on the front line. As Regan Lau goes back to serve. That one dug out. Set up. Ertl digs it out. Set back for Weiler, and Weiler, little underhanded tap over the net. It's now 17-5 Auburndale, and this one is all but over here, it seems. 17-5, Eagles lead it. Baltus takes it out, and kind of a tough spot there, and point will go to Rapids as I believe Grimm was in the net. And that was really a tough spot for Grimm to make a play on that. That one down. And a kill. Point for Wisconsin Rapids. 17-7. Wisconsin Rapids not quitting here. Still playing with high energy here and still playing with effort, which is all you can ask for if you're a coach in this situation. The dig out by Steinhoffel, tapped over, out of bounds, and point will go to Auburndale. That was Jennings tapping that one just out of play. That's dug out. Here's the setup. Down. And a good dig there by Baltus, but Specht couldn't quite come up with it. Specht not happy with herself on that one. (18-8) here. Auburndale remains in the lead. As we take a moment to hear from our friends over at Zach's Technology. Zach's Technology in downtown Wisconsin Rapids is your go-to for residential and commercial computer repair. Custom build desktops, off-site backup, and mobile repair. Here's a time. Nope. Thought we had a timeout. We didn't. Faked out Trevor there. Just a brief stoppage. 19-8. Baltus on the serve. Tapped over. Looks like in the net. Point for Auburndale. Now 20-8. Final 5 remaining for Auburndale to seal this one. And there's an ace for Maggie Baltus. Okay. But again, be sure to stay tuned to our Heartland Farms post-game show, where we'll have a game recap for you. Game recap of this one. (22-8). Auburndale with the lead. Here's the setup. That one dug out by Weiler. Grimm knocks it over, and that one may have stayed in. No, it didn't. One's going to be out. Point for the Red Raiders. And the score now 22-9. Red Raiders lead it. That one's going to be dug out by Lau. Ertl now hits it over, and that's in. Perfectly placed there by Ertl. And that is another point for the Eagles. Law will check out. Wolf comes in. And Grimm serves that one into the net. Gives Rapids their 10th point. So, if there is a bright side, if you're a Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders fan, you have improved here in the third set. You got 10 points on the board. It was 4 in the second, 7 in the first. So again, early on in the season, these teams could look a lot different by the end of the season. And Ertl with the kill. She spikes that one to the floor. (24-10). Set and match point right here. Can Auburndale finish it out right now? Here's the setup. It's over. They set it up for Wolf. No, that was set right into the net. Not a great spot from Baltus, but 24-11 nonetheless. And Auburndale will have 14 more chances here to close this out if they need it. as it's Michaela Herman back to serve for the Red Raiders. And here it is. That one just glides over the net. That was an excellent serve from Herman that time. And that's another point for Wisconsin Rapids. So now 24-12 the score. Krings digs that out. The setup for Wolf. Wolf into the net. And that's 3 straight now for Wisconsin Rapids. And again, even if Wisconsin Rapids doesn't win this game, it's always nice to have a little bit of momentum, a little bit of rhythm when you finish out these matches, these games. And they've got a little bit here. 3 in a row there. Herman, that's out. And that will do it for this one as Auburndale takes down Wisconsin Rapids in 3 sets. They win the first one 25-7, second 25-4, 25-13 in set number 3 for Auburndale. A clean 3-set sweep. Auburndale gets the win. They're 1-0. Rapids falls to 0-3. Coming up next is your Heartland Farms postgame show. So we'll take a quick break and be back with your Heartland Farms postgame show right after this on Zaleski Sports.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
There's definitely family pride in this. I mean, just thinking back that this business has been built since the late 1800s. My great-great-grandfather, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father all working toward the same goal. There's definitely a lot of pride in that, and you want to make sure that you make the family proud.
Welcome back, everybody, and welcome in to your Heartland Farms postgame show. Heartland Farms is a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm, producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and still growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in the potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. 25-13, Auburndale gets the win in set number 3. They win it 3-0. Again, you look at these two teams this season. Auburndale improves to 1-0 on the year, while Wisconsin Rapids falls to 0-3 on the season. So that does it here for this one. Again, you look at some of the key players tonight for Auburndale, and who will be our Highlight House player of the game. We'll have we will have interviews on the highlight package later tonight or tomorrow morning. Josie Ertl, our Highlight House player of the game. She had 9 kills, 5 aces here tonight. Maggie Baltus also had 4 aces. Weiler had 4 as well. Grimm with a kill and an ace. So it was all Auburndale here tonight as they get the clean sweep here in 3 sets. And that brings us to the end of our Heartland Farms post-game show. Heartland Farms is a 5th-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in the potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. So that will bring us to the end here of our broadcast. Again, Auburndale gets the 3-0 clean sweep of Wisconsin Rapids. With that, I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. From myself, Cale Jacoby, alongside Trevor Zaleski doing the production here tonight. We hope everybody has a great night and a great weekend as well. We'll see you next time right here on Zaleski Sports.